I'm Toma Okawa, 24 years old, and I'm working diligently every day at a small parts factory. But one day, something happened that I didn't expect. Dad, what's wrong?
Well, actually, if things continue as they are, our factory is going to go out of business.
What do you mean?
The bank unilaterally cut off our financing. Of course, I asked them why, but they wouldn't give me any reason, citing confidentiality issues.
How is that possible? It's too suspicious.
Something's wrong, but we still don't have the money to run the business. We were going to borrow 30 million yen, but now that the money's gone, I don't know if the factory will last a year.
What's going on? Dad's my adoptive father. He took care of me despite that. So I want to save my dad and the factory somehow. But I don't have the means to come up with 30 million yen. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm sorry I was out of it. Well then.
That woman dropped something. 30 million yen if you live as a butler with a plain, ugly woman for a year? What the heck? But 30 million yen is a lot of money. Excuse me, you dropped this.
Oh, thank you. Are you interested in this by any chance?
I'm curious about the very fishy wording, but I've got nothing to lose anyway. Yes, I'm curious.
Well, there's an exam later on who we're going to select out of the applicants, so please join us there. I'm Akine Ono, and you'll find all the details there. I'll see you at the exam site, Toma-san.
What? Did I say my name? Oh well, I've gotta pass this exam for my dad. The exam was held on one floor of a high-rise building. There were already a lot of applicants and men in black suits waiting at the venue.
The first test is to polish the dishes!
The tests are simpler than I imagined, but I'm good at it, since I usually make small parts.
Next, cooking!
I've been cooking for my parents since I was a student. I work part-time at a Chinese restaurant, so I know how to cook.
Akine's daughter's butler must be strong! Fight this big man!
So that I can protect my parents when the time comes. I'm glad I trained. The applicants dropped out after each exam, and finally, I was the only one left. I was told that the final test was awaiting me after this, and I was led to another room by a man in a black uniform. Akine? That collar.
The final test is about to begin! Answer Miss Akine's questions!
Tell me your name and occupation.
Akine-san? She looks the same as we met before, but she seems kind of different. My name is Toma Okawa, and I work in a factory in the town.
If you were to become my butler, would you be able to wear this collar and work as obediently as a dog?
Why a collar?
You're not allowed to ask questions of the young lady! Answer only what you are asked!
I really need the money, so I'll do whatever as long as it's paid for. After that, Akine asked me a lot of questions.
And one last question. Do you have a girlfriend right now?
I've never had a girlfriend.
I see. You pass.
What?
Did you not hear me say pass? Come back later to the designated place.
Dad, I'm home.
You were out today?
Yeah, and I got a job that's worth 30 million yen, so I'm quitting the factory job for now.
What kind of shady business is that? I can't send you to work at a place like that.
Please, Dad. I know it sounds shady, but I'm trying to save the factory. I can't just stand by and watch your precious factory go under.
If you're going to go that far, go for it. But make sure you back off as soon as you're in danger. You take care of yourself, not me or the factory.
Yeah, alright. Thanks, Dad. Later that day, I went to the place designated by Akine-san and arrived at a huge mansion. Waiting for me in the room was a ridiculously gorgeous beauty.
I've been waiting for you. I think I'll have you take care of me right away. Don't think you can get 30 million yen just for being my butler. Be my dog and take care of me.
She had quite the pompous attitude. Who is this beautiful woman? Oh, please, wait. I'll take care of Akine-san and do whatever she says. But I didn't promise to take care of another person.
Are you saying I'm an impersonation of Akine?
Akine-san was dressed more demurely and wore glasses.
Toma, so you're a man of your word and not fooled by appearances. That's what I'm talking about.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sorry. But I'm really Akine Ono. I was dressed very plainly for the interview, you know. The same reason for the glasses.
Indeed. I'm sorry. I judged a person by their looks.
If you feel bad, you'll have to prove it on the job.
Thus began my life as a butler, living in the mansion and taking care of Akine-san 24 hours a day. Akine-sama?
I told you you don't have to say sama, didn't I?
So, Akine-san, do you not have to wear the collar for the interview?
That is just a test for your resolve. If I wore that, it would be in the way and wouldn't be able to take care of me properly, would you?
Ah, that's right. What was I thinking? I'm not sure what I was thinking, but my life with Akine-san has taken a different turn from what I initially expected.
So, he's your new butler.
Yeah, do you have a problem with that, father?
No, he's the butler you hired, so do as you please.
Thank you for the food. Toma, put those dishes away. That's an order.
In public, especially in front of Noriaki-san, who's also the president of a big company, Akine's attitude towards me is plain and cold.
I'm a little tired from an unfamiliar excursion today, so be my pillow.
Again, I don't know if it's just my imagination, but she's like this when we're alone.
I'd rather sleep on Toma's lap than on a pillow.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh yeah, and let me smell you. It feels like I've come home.
What? That's a little...
You said at the interview that you would take care of me any way you could, right? Are you going to break your promise?
I understand. This seems rather doggy-like on Akine-san's part. I'm confused, but it's much better than being treated harshly. As the days went by, I became more numb to the distance between us.
Toma, let's sleep together today.
Why's that?
What do you mean? You're always with me as my butler, so it's only natural that you should be with me when I go to bed.
No, but...
My orders are absolute.
After all, I've been pushed to do so. I can't sleep like this.
Toma, you awake?
I'm awake. I can't sleep because I'm so surprised. I thought my life as a butler was going to be a lot tougher.
I have no intention of being hard on Toma from the beginning. It's just that in public, it's different.
What do you mean?
My father would never approve of hiring someone of the opposite sex, even if it's just a caretaker. That's why I had to clarify the relationship between master and servant.
I see. Noriaki-sama seems to be a firm man after all.
No, it's not that. It's just that he hates me and doesn't like anything I do.
Does he hate her that much?
My father changed after your mother died. He wanted me to take over the company, and suddenly he became very strict and even decided who my fiancé would be. He didn't want me to hire a butler either, but I pushed him into it.
Why was it me?
Well, I'll tell you when you remember.
What? Was there something I forgot about?
But more importantly, how did the factory you worked at end up in financial trouble? I'm sure it didn't have a reputation of being run so sloppily.
We had been borrowing money, and all of a sudden, they cut off our financing.
That's strange. I'll look into it.
Thank you. I was getting used to being Akine-san's caretaker, and when I called my dad for the first time in a while, I found out that we were facing a terrible situation.
Toma, our factory's already in pretty bad shape.
What? Why? Isn't it supposed to last a year?
Somehow, the company that gave us the loan is insisting that we pay them back right now.
Oh no.
I did some research. I found out that there are people trying to destroy your factory, and that's the reason for the crazy loan offers.
Why are they harassing us like that? We're just a small factory.
Not really. A big company has a big space program, and they're talking about using your factory to make parts for it.
What? That's amazing!
But a company that doesn't like that wants to shut down your factory to make it work in one of theirs.
That's terrible!
This corrupt company is a business rival of my father's company, so they might have conflict of interest and work for your factory, but my father hates me, so he won't do anything I ask of him.
Akine-san. I can't force Akine-san to do anything. I need another way, but I don't know what to do. Toma, can I have a word? Yes. Don't be so uptight, Toma. I just want to reminisce because you and I have met before. I'm sorry. I don't remember. That's understandable. You and Akine were both very young. Akine used to play near the factory where you work, and I used to pick her up from school many times. I used to play with Akine-san? Akine was still fond of me then, but now she totally dislikes me. Did something happen? My wife was still alive and well at the time. But if I were to fall ill as a result of her death, my precious only daughter would be left in the dark. But that sounds very different from what Akine said. That's because I was strict from early on, to raise Akine as my successor, so she wouldn't have to suffer without me. I believed it was the right thing to do at the time, but it was just a burden to Akine. Is that why you decided on a fiancé for Akine? Yeah, I was worried about leaving my daughter alone, but perhaps I was a little hasty. I'm close to Akine as her caretaker, but deep down, she doesn't dislike you. Why don't you two have a long talk? I'll persuade her. I persuaded the reluctant Akine-san on my knees, and they had a chance to talk. I'll leave the room.
Toma, stay here. You're okay with that, aren't you, Father?
That's fine.
So, what can I do for you?
About your fiancé.
I would never get engaged to someone I don't like.
Why are you so quick to...
You're the one who's so quick to judge my life.
Since the two of them couldn't talk, I told her about Noriaki-sama's situation.
Then why didn't you say so in the first place?
I'm sorry. Your mother passed away and I didn't know what to do.
We're a family, and when things are hard, we should be able to work it out together.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know I can be a little clumsy, but thank you for worrying about me.
It's natural for a father to worry about his daughter. From now on, we'll talk about it as a family. After the misunderstanding between the two of them was cleared up,
Father, I actually have a favor to ask you. Toma's father's factory is on the verge of bankruptcy.
I've already taken care of that. What's that supposed to mean? There was a news article about a bribery scandal at Company S, and the president was arrested. This should keep Toma's father's company from going bankrupt. And on top of that, they've decided to fund the factory, so it should grow even faster than before. Thank you. I'm sure my dad will be very pleased.
My father's better than anyone at his job.
I see you two made up.
Shut up!
Toma, thank you for helping me reconcile with my daughter. I was to spend that night in Akine-san's room with her.
If the factory's safe, then Toma has no more reason to stay with me, right?
About that, when we used to play together, I made a promise to you, didn't I, Akine-san? That I would marry you?
You finally remembered. I never forgot, Toma. I hired you as my caretaker because I wanted to save Toma somehow.
I see. So I want to be around you more, Akine-san. And I want to be with you not as a caretaker, but date you on the premise of marriage.
There's not a single reason for me to say no. I'm not willing to marry anyone but Toma, so...
Akine-san?
I can't stand to be kept waiting all this time. And then not being allowed to be with you? I can't stand it anymore, so look after me at night too.
Yes. After that, my dad's small-town factory contributed to space development. His achievements were recognized, and he became sought after by various places. Akine-san also decided to start a new company. Congratulations on launching a new company and becoming president, Akine-san.
Thanks. Well, when you say launch a company, my father just entrusted me with a part of the business. I'm going to have to keep it on my own, though, so I have a long way to go.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Akine-san. And I'll help you too.
Thank you so much. You're a reliable partner, but... my main motivation is to have you as my partner in both my professional and personal life. I'll take care of things at work, but when I get home, I need a lot of pampering.
Of course. I started living with Akine-san, and I'm going to work hard to support her. If it's with Akine-san, whom I love, I'm sure we can overcome any difficulties we face.